Do you ever feel like you're just going through the motions? Like there's a spark missing from your daily life? You see people who are so incredibly passionate about their work, their hobbies, their lives, and you wonder, how do they find that? Well, here's the secret. Most people don't find passion. They create it. And the good news is, you can too. It's not about some lightning bolt moment of discovery. It's about a series of small, intentional steps that build into something truly meaningful. Today, we're going to walk through 10 practical ways you can start building passion into your own life right now. This isn't about a massive overhaul overnight. It's about a journey of self-discovery and growth. So, if you're ready to stop feeling stuck and start feeling fired up, let's get into it. First up, explore your interests. This sounds simple, but it's the foundational step. How can you know what you're passionate about if you haven't tried anything new? Passion often hides in the unfamiliar. So, give yourself permission to be a beginner again. Sign up for that pottery class you've been eyeing. Try learning a new language with an app, or maybe even join a local hiking group. The goal here isn't to immediately find the one thing. The goal is to collect experiences. Think of yourself as a detective, gathering clues about what makes you feel alive. Some things you try will be a miss, and that's totally okay. Each no gets you closer to a yes. The more you expose yourself to, the more data you have on what truly excites you and gets your energy flowing. Next, and this goes hand in hand with exploring, is to follow your curiosity. Pay close attention to what naturally grabs your attention. What kind of videos do you find yourself watching late at night? What section of the bookstore do you always wander into? What topics do you love to talk about with friends? Curiosity is your internal compass, pointing you toward potential passions. It's that little whisper that says, that's interesting. Don't dismiss it. Lean into it. If you find yourself fascinated by ancient history, don't just think, that's cool. Go a step further. Watch a documentary, borrow a book from the library, or listen to a podcast on the topic. Nurturing your natural curiosity is like watering a seed. You have no idea what it might grow into, but you have to give it a chance to sprout. Once you have a few interests sparking your curiosity, it's time to set meaningful goals. This is where you transform a casual interest into a purposeful pursuit. Goals provide direction and a sense of accomplishment. Without them, an interest can feel aimless. For example, if you've discovered you enjoy drawing, a meaningful goal might be to complete a sketchbook in 3 months, or to learn how to draw realistic portraits. If you're into fitness, your goal could be running a 5K or mastering a specific yoga pose. The key here is meaningful. The goal should be for you, not to impress someone else. It should be something that genuinely excites you and gives you a reason to get up and engage with your interests. This turns a hobby into a passion project. Now, a big one. Step out of your comfort zone. Passion rarely grows in a place where you feel completely safe and unchallenged. The comfort zone is cozy, but nothing new ever happens there. Trying new things, especially as an adult, can be intimidating. You might feel awkward. You might not be good at it right away, and that's the whole point. Growth happens at the edge of your abilities. If you're scared of public speaking but are passionate about a topic, joining a Toastmasters club is a huge step. If you love music but have never played an instrument, that first lesson is a leap. Embrace the feeling of being a beginner. Every expert was once a novice who was brave enough to suck at something new. Pushing your own boundaries builds not just skill, but also incredible confidence. And that brings us to the power of consistency. Invest time daily. Passion isn't built in a single weekend marathon session. It's forged through small, consistent efforts over time. The daily part is important, but don't let it intimidate you. It doesn't mean you need to dedicate 3 hours every single day. It could be just 15 or 20 minutes. The habit is more important than the duration. If you want to be a writer, write 1 page a day. If you want to learn guitar, practice for 15 minutes a day. This daily practice does 2 things. First, it builds momentum and skill. Second, it sends a powerful message to your brain. This is important to me. This is part of who I am. Consistency is what turns a fleeting interest into an ingrained part of your identity. You don't have to do this alone. In fact, you shouldn't. Surround yourself with inspiring people. The energy of the people around you is contagious. If you're surrounded by people who are cynical or unmotivated, it's going to be hard to keep your own fire lit. On the other hand, if you connect with people who are also pursuing their passions, their drive will fuel yours. Find a community. This could be an online forum, a local meet group, or just a few friends who also have ambitious goals. These are the people who will celebrate your wins, pick you up after a setback, and challenge you to be better. Sharing the journey makes it so much more rewarding and sustainable. To keep a passion alive, you have to feed it. And the best food for passion is knowledge. So, make a commitment to learn continuously. The more you learn about a subject, the more intricate and fascinating it becomes. A surface-level interest can easily fade, but a deep, nuanced understanding creates a lasting bond. Take online courses, read books by experts, watch tutorials, attend workshops. If you're passionate about cooking, don't just follow recipes. Learn the science behind why certain ingredients work together. If you love gardening, study soil biology. The pursuit of mastery is a powerful driver of passion. The feeling of I know more about this today than I did yesterday is incredibly motivating. Amidst all this doing and learning, don't forget to pause and reflect on what brings you joy. This is about tuning into your own emotional response. Pay attention to those activities where you completely lose track of time. You look up, and hours have passed in what felt like minutes. This is often called a flow state, and it's a huge indicator of a true passion. Notice what activities leave you feeling energized, not drained. After a long day, do you look forward to doing this thing, or does it feel like another chore? Your feelings are a critical feedback mechanism. Make mental notes or even journal about these moments of joy and flow. This reflection will help you prioritize the activities that truly nourish your soul and aren't just things you think you should be doing. Building passion is a marathon, not a sprint. So, you must be patient and persistent. You will hit plateaus. You will have days where you feel uninspired. You will have moments where you question if it's even worth it. This is normal. Everyone experiences this. The difference between someone who develops a lifelong passion and someone who gives up is persistence. It's about showing up even on the days you don't feel like it. It's about understanding that progress isn't linear. It's full of ups and downs. Don't get discouraged by slow progress. Remember, consistency is more important than intensity. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other. Trust the process and be patient with yourself. Passion develops over time, like a deep friendship. Finally, one of the most powerful ways to strengthen your passion is to share it with others. When you teach someone what you know, create something for others to experience, or simply talk enthusiastically about your interest, it reinforces your own commitment. Sharing forces you to organize your thoughts and deepen your own understanding. It also connects you with others, creating a positive feedback loop of excitement and encouragement. Start a blog, a YouTube channel, or an Instagram account about your passion. Offer to teach a friend. Join a club and actively participate in discussions. When you see your passion light up someone else's eyes, it makes your own flame burn even brighter. It transforms your personal interest into something that contributes to the world, which is the ultimate fulfillment. So there you have it. 10 actionable steps to stop waiting for passion and start building it yourself. Explore your interests, follow your curiosity, set meaningful goals, and step out of your comfort zone. Invest time daily, surround yourself with inspiring people, and never stop learning. Reflect on what brings you joy, be patient and persistent, and finally, share your passion with the world. This is your journey. It will be unique to you. Start small. Pick one or two of these ideas and just begin. You have the power to create a life that feels exciting, meaningful, and authentically yours. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this has inspired you to take that first step. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on living a more intentional life. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What is one new thing you're going to try to explore your interests? Let's get the conversation started. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.